cycle day 27. Negative pregnancy tests all day. It's been a really big day, actually. I'm surprised I'm still awake. It's 9:33 p.m. Have not had lunch, have not had dinner. So Mum came over today and sat with Kubi for a little while. She loves him so much. She is a complete Cooper addict. And I love putting her and him and her on this channel because when he grows up and understands and can see what a connection they have, she might not be around, and he can see videos and pictures of them together, and he can understand how much she adores him. But we're not going to talk about that. It's been such an emotional day. So like I said, negative pregnancy tests all day. Increasing pregnancy symptoms. I've got a metallic taste in my mouth now. I'm achy all over. Just everything saying pregnant. But the tests are still negative. So it's really, really messing with my head. I wrote an email to my IVF clinic, to the nurses today, because I spoke to them the other day or yesterday, or whatever day they rang for welfare check, and I sort of told that particular nurse that I didn't feel like this had worked, blah blah blah. Anyway, so she sent me a referral for a blood test on email, and I replied to the email and just telling her, I'm still having negative, or not still, I am having negative pregnancy tests, because I didn't tell her in the first place because I thought I'd get into trouble. And just saying that, just asking, what do we do? Do we have to have a consult with our doctor again, or can we just hop back into another cycle? Do I have to wait until I get another period? Because IVF cycles start on day 1 of your cycle, which is the day you get your period, as long as it's before noon, I think is the cutoff. Anyway, what else did I ask in that email? Oh, I wanted to know the grading of the other embryos that we have in storage, because, and I wrote this in the email, my theory or my thought is, if we transferred a 5BB, which we did, and there aren't any better quality, aren't any the same quality, why bother? This is so hard. And I sent that at 10 to 8 this morning, and I have been checking periodically during the day, but I've had a proper check, and just before, and another nurse replied and sort of said, you have to talk to the doctor about the grades of the embryos, basically delaying again, more delays, if this hasn't worked. So there's that. When Mick got home from work, Mum went home, and we had to motor over straight away to our medical centre, because Cooper was booked in for his 12-month immunisations. 3 needles, and not in the legs. It's up until now it's been in the legs. They jabbed him in the arms. one on one side and two on the other, and that poor child. I know it's for the greater good. Anyway, so I know one was for pneumonia, one was for measles, mumps and rubella, and what was the third one for? Meningococcal. So all very, 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 very necessary. But how do you explain to a little boy who trusts you so much why you're letting them hurt you? Mum guilt is so real. Anyway, I think he forgives me. I hope he does. I'm just glad I didn't see his face, because I could never have got that out of my memory if I saw his face. Okay. We're very emotional. This is realness, kids. After we left, we had to wait out a server 15-minute time frame in the medical centre, just in case he had any sort of reaction to the shots. He didn't. Then we motored across the street, actually, to our polling place to pre-vote in the referendum. Get that out of the road. Then we headed off to a local shopping centre. Keep in mind, this all happened after 4 o'clock. And I got my nails done. I had, the last set that I got on just before embryo transfer, I don't know what happened, but the shellac just peeled. So strange. And the acrylic was weak in places too, and I had 3 replaced today. So, and obviously infill's done, my favourite colour. So that made me feel good. While that was happening, Mick and Cooper went to Kmart, got a few things. Then we went to Woolies and did a tiny little bit of grocery shopping because it's Cooper's birthday party tomorrow. So we bought a cake for him to smash and bash and crash and get everywhere. Oh no, sorry, we went to Kmart first. They went back to Kmart because I wanted something from Kmart. I wanted some disposable tablecloths. And what else did I get in Kmart? Oh, I got some lolly bags. And I got some lollies. Because you can't have a kids' party without a lolly bag. And there's no kids coming. Well, there's one. There's one coming. But everyone else is a big kid. But I got some lolly bags, some lollies to put in them. Got a disposable tablecloth. What else? Oh my god, it was literally only a couple of hours ago. What else did we get? That's it. Let's say that's it. Then we went to Woolies and got a bit of grocery shopping. We got, what did we get? A couple of bottles of soft drink. I got some eggs because I've been craving scrambled eggs. Come on, Joanne, think. See, shit started to go downhill from there, so that's why I can't remember. Come on. Oh, so we got a cake for Cooper to smash, an actual birthday cake. Woolies have some good cakes. We got a rainbow cake. Yeah. I'll let you know how good it tastes. What else? Oh, I know. Things I forgot the other day. Cheese cubes. Cabin Aussie. Dips. Yeah. And then shit just went downhill. I don't know if it's the pressure of being on all these hormones, or the stress for tomorrow, or whatever, but Michael and I were at each other. And boy, we can fight. We have been together for 14 years. Boy, are we really well versed in pushing each other's buttons. And we don't mind fighting in public either. How mature is that? Got some char time. Michael didn't want any because he was in a poopy mood. Don't know what happened. We came home, and we got home. It was after 6:15 because Michael made a comment about the time, and I just went straight into making up the table. You know, getting all the plates and party hats, and Mum bought party hats, and what do you call them? Whoo, you know, you blow on it, it goes whoo. Editing Joanne, help me. Table looks really good. I'm obviously going to do a video on his birthday party. Mick blew up some balloons, but it's a happy birthday sign. I did another pregnancy test, negative. Cooper was being a little bit cranky. And I mean, I completely understand. He had 3 shots, and the nurse said that he might be grumpy, and he is. So Michael usually, you know, puts him in his jammies, like changes his bum, puts him in his jammies in his bag. That's their routine they do, but the way we were both feeling tonight, I just thought, I'm just going to do it because Michael's just going to get even more agitated. So he made a bottle, which is nice. I usually make the bottle. And I just fed him and put him to bed. And then literally 20 minutes later, he's up again. So to go back, and actually he wouldn't settle in the cot, so I had to, you know, take him out and rock him for 10 minutes and then put him back. Fingers crossed and touch wood, he's won't be up again. It's been about half an hour now. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. I hate it when he sleeps on his tummy like that. I might actually go and reposition him because I'm not down with that. Now Michael's just gone to get dinner, and we're going to munch out on some disgusting takeaway food, and hopefully tomorrow everything will go beautifully, and it will. I'm going to go reposition that back. Hi guys, cycle day 28. It is birthday morning. There's Mickey. It's birthday party morning, I should say. He's cutting up the cheese. There's Aussie there. We've got bread out defrosting for fairy bread. We've got that little guy over there watching from the sidelines. Are you making sure everything's good? After I fed Cooper, I just decided to pee on a stick. It's just normal routine. And there's a freaking line. Now, it's really faint, but it is so different to everything, all the other things, and I've just had a thought. That's exactly how I was going to cut the cabanossi too. That wasn't my thought though. I think this is one from a new packet.
Oh, okay.
So I hope it's not a bad batch. Hi guys, it is 10:10. Saturday night. Wow, what a day. Cooper's in bed. Meek's asleep on the lounge. I've just gotten out of my shower. My mum jammies. I'm in bed. I'm cooked. We had a big day. So today was Cooper's first birthday party. Well, I think we had a really good time. I think everybody did. There was way too much food. But way too much is better than not enough. So, got up and did a test with first morning urine, and there was the tiniest positive. The tiniest positive. So it's cycle day 28. Losing hope. Still on all my medications. Still being a good girl. I tested throughout the day and negative, so I have no idea what's going on. Michael and I got excited for 2.3 seconds. So, just before it was party time, one of our friends, our neighbours, across the street, we'll just call her Jay, out the front, bring Cooper. I've got something, a nice thing for him, and bring your phone. No, it's okay. So we went out the front, and Jay came across the street, and he had it like a cardigan on, and she opened a cardigan, and there was this beautiful baby duckling for Cooper to see and pat and play. Cooper's not extremely gentle. He doesn't have those fine motor skills, but I don't think he hurt the duck. I cuddled the duck, and I don't know if you can tell, but I'm all scratched up from this duck. This duck was only little, but the way Jay was holding him, like close up to her, I thought I should hold him like that too. So I put him, close to my chest, and I got the scratches. They're actually a little bit stingy. So, good experience though. Very cute. I got a couple of pictures with Coopy and the ducky. Oh, the duckling. And then she was like, I have to go to another party, but I'll be over to for Cooper's party later. And like, cool, no problem, see you then. Whenever the temperatures get extreme, my nose gets extreme. So I'm sorry if that bothers you. After that, guests just started arriving, and we had like the dinosaurs on stakes in the front garden to lead into where the party was at. It was too cold to have it outside, unfortunately. But we had everybody that was at Cooper's baptism and more people there. My mum didn't come. She's not too good with big crowds of people. And she spent time with him yesterday. And spent time with him the day after his actual party, so last Saturday. So she's happy with that, and wants to give other people opportunities to hang out with Coops, because everybody wants to hang out with Coops. Cooper's godfather, we'll call him T. His wife, we'll call her T. They just got married in May, and they're having a baby, which is so unbelievably excited. I'm so happy for them. It's their first baby together. So I love that for them. It was good. We attempted a smash cake. We got him down on the ground in a big old disposable table cloth. Just put a sponge with cream there, and just said, do whatever you want. In the end, Michael smashed it. The cake went everywhere, all over me, all over Cooper. He wasn't happy, so I had to go change him. And then we did the actual cake, just a really beautiful rainbow layered cake from Woolworths. Very, very nice. He was touching that a bit. I think he thought, oh, is this my next cake to touch? that was nice. People that came, there was one, we're going to call her Auntie J, that actually had to start work at 1 o'clock and the party started at 11. So she came, she's actually the first one to arrive, bless. You can hear her coming from a mile away because she's got a really loud V8 engine. It was so nice of her to come and spend a couple of hours, and we were having the party, and she was saying, "Oh no, I don't want to go to work." And we're all like, "You're feeling sick, aren't you?" She's like, I can't. I appreciate people who are going to work, but they still come to the party beforehand. Another couple who live a few hours away, we'll call them S and C. They stayed over at her sister's house last night so they could come over to Cooper's party today. I thought that was lovely. And they were heading back this afternoon because S has to work tomorrow. Then there was Jay, we'll call him Uncle Jay. He started work at 4 o'clock this morning. Finished work, went home, had a shower, and came to the party. I love these people who make such a really big effort to come and spend time with Cooper and to celebrate with us. They're good friends and we love them. As a matter of fact, I call them family. We're actually on a chat in Facebook called Fam Chat. Girlfriend, we'll call her E, also worked this morning and then came to the party afterwards. So we're just so lucky. We're so lucky to have these beautiful people in our lives. Very lucky. And even one of my pregnant friends who attended, having a bit of a rough time. So, but she even came, even feeling as yucky as she is. So she actually told me that she woke up at 8 o'clock this morning and by 9 o'clock she was back in bed because she just couldn't do it. It's a real exhaustion associated with pregnancy, especially first trimester. Although she's just gotten out of the first trimester, so hopefully she'll feel better soon. What else can I say? Everybody, I think, had a good time. There was way too much food. I made too much. Although the fairy bread went really quickly, so I had to make another batch of fairy bread. We ordered Subway. We got 3 platters, 2 roll platters and 1 wrap platter, and they were delicious. We had them for dinner too, and I wouldn't usually eat a cucumber or capsicum or whatever, but I didn't mind it. It was really nice. So maybe it's a really good way to get some healthy food into my body without me really freaking out too much. It was really nice to have a party for this little guy who he thoroughly enjoyed. He had a nap in between. He only had 1 nap today, which is very naughty. It was a long nap. It was like an hour and something. I'm sure he enjoyed it. Ollie warmed up to everybody. I enjoyed myself. I think Mick enjoyed himself. Before the godmother and her partner went home, we just powered through and cleaned up. Because you can imagine hundreds and thousands, fairy bread, with hundreds and thousands on fairy bread. Yeah, they stick to the butter, but they're not all bloody super glued on, so they just went everywhere. We'll probably still be finding them for a week. The house back together, and then it was time for Koopy's dinner. So I made Koopy's dinner, and Michael fed him, and about half an hour after that, it was into pyjamas for Koopy, a bottle, and night. And then Michael and I ate dinner, which was leftover Subway. Started watching a half an hour show, I believe, and Michael was asleep before the end of that show. So I thought, okay, maybe I'm going to pop into the shower and go to bed myself. And so that's where we're at now. It was a really good day. I'd love to show you all his presents, and I'm going to. Cooper got some really beautiful stuff. He's got toys, and he got clothes, and he got a money box, money, and he got to hold a beautiful baby duckling. Oh, such a beautiful thing. Oh, I need to tell you about the cake smash. My poor child had absolutely no idea what to do with it. We put a huge ass tablecloth down. We put the cake on there, and then I put him in front of the cake. Alright? It was just a vanilla sponge with cream in the middle. No idea. So Michael's like poking and prodding it and smashing it somewhat. Cooper was touching it with his foot, but he wasn't really that interested. Then Ollie came through, stole like a quarter of it because it had been bashed and crashed, ran away with it into the theatre room, and then came back, and for some reason Michael went in there. Oh no, somebody said, I think your dog just threw up. And yeah, so Michael had to go in there and clean up all the vomit. Ollie's a bandit for it. He is such a scab, and he eats everything. So anyway, it was a really good day. So after the cake smash, I had to change his clothes because there was cake everywhere. Even though he didn't smash it properly, there was, cake. It's all over Michael too. It's all over me. Anyway, the outside doggies were not disadvantaged. They got all the crumbs, all the crusts that I cut off the bread for fairy bread. They got the leftover Aussie, which wasn't much. They got the leftover cheese, which was a lot. And they got the leftover, biscuits, the dipping biscuits. And the flavoured biscuits. Or crackers, or whatever you call them. So they didn't miss out either. Did notice all the Maltesers were gone. Someone likes Maltesers. Anyway, I'm rambling now, and I have been for a while. I reckon about 15 minutes. Where are we at with this IVF? Don't know. Might do another pregnancy test early in the morning. Again, compare apples with apples, see if there's any progression at all. And it's only another couple of days for my blood test, and then we can be put out of a misery and heal and make a decision whether we go again or not. And that's it. I'm done. I'm cooked. I gotta go. Hello. Today is cycle day 29, and it's Sunday, and it's the day after Cooper's party. Who thought a 1-year-old's birthday party could be so exhausting? I don't know, there was maybe 12, 14 people. No kids. That was fun. It was really fun. So the last guest ended up leaving around 6:30, something like that. So it was like a party from 11 till 6:30, and yeah, as soon as the guests left, we fed Coops, played a little bit, bottle, and he was out for the count. He did not wake up again until about 3 a.m. this morning. Yeah. Nobody had to come to him. He just self-settled, which was great. I was watching him on the monitor. He self-settled, and then I got up at 5:30 because I needed to wee, and I thought I'll just do a pregnancy test, and it was negative, of course. So that's it, totally out. And then changed his bum, fed him, spent time with him. We watched the sun come up together. It was lovely. And then I put a load of washing on, and then I was going downhill. It was like 6:40, and I'm going downhill. So Mick was still in bed, so I brought Cooper into our room, and I got dressed in today clothes, and then lately, since our embryo transfer, I felt rubbish. Like I'm constantly coming down with something, or there's just something wrong. I'm shaky, or I'm achy, or I'm just horrible. And I usually have a reasonable amount of energy for somebody who's as old as I am and has a baby. But lately I'm just like, it's just, I think it's stress, it's steroids, it's progesterone. It's all just getting on top of me. Obviously, I'm withdrawing from caffeine because I'm only having one a day. So obviously that was really supporting my energy levels before. And the repeated negative pregnancy tests is really, really winding me down and getting me down. Chuck on top of that a party and, the normal stresses of life. And, no wonder I feel like this. So I'm really looking forward to my blood test on Tuesday so I can stop all these stupid injections and steroids and pessaries of the progesterone. I know I won't be able to stop the steroids all in one go. I know I'll need to wean off because I'm on 20 milligrams, 4 tablets. But at least I can start maybe getting my normal self back. We will need another consult with our doctor. We need to find out what grade of embryos we've got left. And if we decide to go ahead, we'll do it when we get back from our holiday in November, which is next month now. I think I've made peace with it. I'm a little bit sad. I did buy lots of things in a bigger size because I thought I would be a little bit bigger by the time we went away. But that's nothing. Whatever. I had another thought while I was just talking then. Now I can't remember. No, it's gone. So, that's what I was doing. So I went into Mick, got in my day clothes, went into Mick. He woke up because Cooper was climbing all over the bed, and what a lovely way to wake up. And then I made it maybe another 20 minutes, and Mick's like, I'm going to take him out because I was just laying on the bed really feeling quite horrible. That's not me. I'm a come on, let's get up. I'm not a procrastinator. I'm not like, sit here another 5 minutes. No. Let's go. Burn daylight. Don't have enough time as it is. Let's go. So when he noticed that I was just laying there and not really doing anything, I think he's in his brain, he's sort of like gone, oh no, I better take this little guy. And then I curled up and went to sleep until 8:45. So what's that? An hour and 3/4. Woke up in a panic though, because I never go back to sleep. I don't have the opportunity to. Even when Cooper naps, I can't immediately go back to sleep. And he never naps for an hour and 3/4. So I obviously needed it. I'm still tired. It's only 11 minutes past 11 right now. So anyway, when I got up at 8:47, I took the load of washing out of the washing machine, I put it in the dryer, and then I put another load on. And that's currently in the dryer now. I'm not going to do any more. I came in here. This is my favourite room in the house, Cooper's room. I came in here and I've been doing a little bit of YouTube editing, which is good because I never get time to do that. Because when I got up at 8:47, I noticed the boys were asleep, or they were going to sleep on the recliner together, and I thought, oh good, Cooper's going to have his morning nap, and Michael will have a nap too. That's good. I had breakfast and had my IVF medication, and then, like I said, I did a bit of YouTube editing. I think I got about an hour, and that's great because I'm almost finished this. There's another video coming out. Excellent. And yeah, then Mick said, okay, we're up now. We're going out the front to work. I'm like, fantastic. So I went and cleaned the kitchen, into the dishwasher, folded and put some of the clean laundry away. And now I'm back here waiting for the dryer to finish and vlogging to you. And I'll pretty birdies out the window and do some more editing. So Michael's fixing the sensor light out the front because I think it was old and perished, and when he was cleaning the cobwebs, I think he broke it. Anyway, he's replacing those. Turn the electricals off, thank God. Don't need a fried husband. You know what he said? I was cleaning the kitchen. He goes, I love you. I said, I love you too. And he goes, that's in case I get electrocuted. I'm like, don't put that out there. So Cooper's out the front with him. They're doing something else. Oh, the dogs are going into boarding. The big dogs are going into boarding when we go up the coast to Port Stephens. And because they're destructo dogs, the boarding place has said, if your dogs destroy any of our stuff, we're going to charge you for it. So Michael's bought new beds so they can have their beds. And if they destroy it, then that's fine because we bought them. And I think it worked out to be less expensive that way. So Michael's putting together their beds. He's got to pack their bag. He bought new blankets the other day for them. He'll need to pack some toys too because they just destroy everything. They need a lot of stimulation, those dogs. And there's a butterfly. The plan for the rest of the day would be something like keep doing as much editing as possible. We do have to go food shopping and we do have to go to the chemist. We'll be out for a while because everybody at the chemist adores Cooper and everyone has a hold, and you know, he goes, I'm not saying what chemist because they might get into trouble, but he goes behind, like, I'm not even going to say he or she, the pharmacist takes him around and the pharmacist dispenses medication while the pharmacist is holding Cooper, and he loves it. And I keep saying to the pharmacist, Cooper's going to be a pharmacist one day, and the pharmacist keeps saying, no, be a dentist, there's more money in that. So funny. I wanted to be a hairdresser. Anyway, I want him to be whatever he wants to be. Whatever makes him happy. Something nice though, not like a, bad person. Anyway, and then there's the cashier, one of the cashiers, loves him. Always says that she's his second mum. Oh, there's Poppy. Say hi, Poppy. Poppy. She always wants to take him home and says, I could have another baby. Anyway, so we're going to be at the pharmacy for a while. God, I've been rambling for 10 minutes. What the hell, Joanne? Come on, get back to editing. I want to go. I'm going to take advantage of this time where I can devote 100% attention to one task at a time, because it really irritates me if I can't. I'm really good at multitasking, but it irritates me if I don't do everything properly. Yeah. I know Michael's got a car trip planned for this afternoon where he's going to take the dogs and Cooper out. So that's another opportunity for me to do a bit of editing. But then there's the shopping and the pharmacy trip too. So I will be out of the house for a while also. But that's okay. It's only 16 minutes past 11 and that's fine. Hi, it's the first time I'm vlogging today. It is 2:35. Cupie's just up from his second nap of the day and we're eating. Not we, he. And I'm just giving him a break because he just did a bit of a dry reach. So we're just going to give him a break. Can you see yourself? I've still got all my stupid pregnancy symptoms, but I'm still getting negative pregnancy tests. So I reckon I'm totally out. Tomorrow is my official test day, is my blood test. So I'm just going to go and do that. I've got the cleaners coming tomorrow. I have asked them what time they're coming. They have not replied. So if they come and I'm not here, that's their problem. I will go and do a blood. It's not a fasting blood test, so I can really go at any time. The cleaners usually come afternoon or after 1 o'clock anyway. So I'll try and get out and do a blood test before then. I already know what the result's going to be. I don't even feel like going. It's like, why bother? I know it hasn't worked, so whatever with it. I've also been thinking, if there are really good embryos left, if maybe we change our medication protocol and actually do a fully medicated cycle this time, because that's how we got Cooper. And I'm a little bit pissed actually that we didn't do a fully medicated cycle this time, because it worked with Cooper, so why not do it this time? Anyway, whatever. I've got the cranks today, and because I've got these stupid, I call them the crazy shakes. I've got these stupid crazy shakes, and I can't. When I was getting my nails done the other day, I felt like 100 years old, because I just could not keep my hands still, and she was holding onto my hands so tight because I was shaking so much. It's not nerves, it's just maybe it's too much medication. Maybe it's a change of blood pressure medication that my GP gave me for pregnancy. Say, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll talk to the nurses tomorrow when they ring me and tell me it's negative. I just can't wait. This is going to sound really bizarre, but I can't wait to get the call tomorrow to say stop taking all these stupid medicines, because they are making me, I don't want to use profanity, but they're really messing me up. When I turned back to check the screen after I shoved this phone in Cooper's face, I noticed that it stopped recording, so I have no idea how long I rambled before it cut off. I got to go online later. Big W. Okay, so I shopped last night online and got a few things. We just need more plastic food containers. I mean, you can never have enough, really, can you? It's either a feast or a famine. You've got too many and you can't close the cupboard, or you can't close the drawer, or there's not enough and you're scratching around for one. There's no in between. So I'm going, we had a look in Woolworths yesterday because we were grocery shopping yesterday. And so we priced them there, and they're exactly the same price at Big W. It makes sense that they are. So I ordered some of that. I ordered some formula, which was 50 cents cheaper. Ordered some baby wipes. What else did I order? Oh, I ordered a couple of mirrors for the car, because now that Cooper is forward facing in his car seat, we don't have that mirror that you put on the headrest anymore. So the only real way you can see him is if you turn around, and that's actually not ideal while you're driving. So I knew there had to be something out there. Mick said there wasn't, but I knew there had to be. So I got one for he and one for I. It was a really super duper quick checkout. It was $136. Why was it that expensive? Anyway, it was really quick. And now, because we've just had Koopy's birthday party, he's got more presents, which is lovely. So I've started to put those things away, because he's not quite old enough to play with a few of the things yet. But then I found other things that I've been keeping for Christmas. He has got, there is like 4, 5, 6 maybe shopping bags worth full of stuff for him for Christmas, and I'm not wrapping everything. I did that for his first Christmas, and I was obviously super duper excited. But I'm not doing that again. It's just too much. Until he understands, or I might do a couple so he can rip them. But there's too much. So what I'm going to do, don't listen to this part, going back on Big W's website, because I know they've got all this type of stuff. I'm just going to get a Santa sack and chuck everything in that and let him dive through that. That's the easiest thing for Mum. And you still get prezzies that way. Okay, bye.